Hello indie game fans! Before we get into the monthly recap videos, here are some indie game new releases that I missed for April 2019. Courier of the Crypts hit 1.0 and is a puzzle adventure game with again great pixel art. It has a sense of atmosphere and world building, but also has clever puzzles, secrets and artifacts to discover. Xenomarine also hits 1.0 and is a sci-fi horror-themed roguelike. Start with a crowbar and fight aliens as you explore an infested space station. Wequer is a nice, free, turn-based tactics game that bills itself as Chess Evolved. Take control of 3 characters, a unit birthing worm, a spell-slinging wizard, and a monster-killing warrior, with the objective of taking out these same 3 pieces on the enemy side. Interesting take, so check it out. Out of Space is from Brazilian developer Behold Studios, makers of the excellent Knights and Galaxy of Pen and Paper, as well as Chroma Squad. And their latest title in Out of Space is a co-op multiplayer game about living on a spaceship with friends. It gets hectic quick with resources that need to be generated, aliens to fend off, and appliances to upgrade, giving me that overcooked feel. the gorgeous Backbone Prologue is a demo of a noir-inspired detective adventure game which I have previously covered, and this gives you a taste of what to expect, which of course is great pixel art. Super Phantom Cat hit 1.0 after a very short early access period of 2 months and is a bright and colourful platformer. Journey of Greed is a social digital board game with cards that has your usual board game shenanigans of backstabbing and robbing your opponents. Lost King's Lullaby self-describes as roguelike RPG, but I'm seeing a little bit of Undertale style combat which could be interesting. Lorelai is from developer Harvester Games, makers of The Cat Lady and Downfall, and this game is actually the conclusive part of the trilogy. These are all horror adventure games which have been well received. Ancient Lands: The Tsar Awakening is a turn-based tactics game with squad and card management, and I actually quite like the look of the 3D pieces. Island Adrift is a turn-based RPG with that retro influence, but is trying to tell a story about facing your demons and self-improvement. Hope the writing and story goes somewhere. I don't normally cover realistic sim games, but UBOAT looks pretty special, mixing a first-person perspective in action sequences, a side-on view for submarine management and survival elements, and mission and ship upgrades. UBERMOSH is a series of top-down arcade action games which has seen rapid prototyping and development, and Volume 7 is the latest game in the series. While it is easy to write off so-called indie developers when they release asset flips and trash tier games and are up to the 15th game in the series, UBERMOSH is different in that it has generally been well received, and this version seems to have taken into account lessons and feedback from all past games.
Are dead, and the Tree of Life, Yggdrasil, summons her last hope to the Neverinth. History's strongest women heed the call and begin the trial, but only those who pass will earn the sacred title of Valkyrie.
Neverinth is a Norse mythology-themed anime Souls-like roguelite, and perhaps is as unique and strange as the description sounds. For more upcoming indie game new releases, check out the previous video or click on the recommended playlist, and I will see you after the jump.